Greetings and salutations, Chairwoman Barnes and members of the Committee on Executive Administration and Labor. I am Robert Benson Branham. I have held several community-based leadership roles as President, Chairman, and Board member across the District of Columbia. I am a former ANC Commissioner, President Emeritus of the D.C. Federation of Civic Associations, former President of the Bloomingdale Civic Associations, Chairman of the Public Safety Committee of the Ward 5 Leadership Council, former Board Member, D.C. Crime Stoppers, Board Member, D.C. Open Government Coalition, Third Vice President, NAACP, D.C. Branch, Chairman Emeritus, Ward 5 Democrats, Chairman Emeritus, 5th District Citizens Advisory Council, and a large member of the MPD Chief Citizens Advisory Council. I am also a retired veteran. Madam Chair, I am pleased to offer testimony as the committee considers the fiscal 2025 budget for the Office of the Secretary, Office of the City Administrator, and the Executive Office of the Mayor. Madam Chair, it is a practice of the Council committees to request government witnesses to raise their right hand and to take an oath to tell the truth. This is not a practice for public witnesses, although it is anticipated public witnesses will not make false or misleading statements before the committees of the Council. Madam Chair, please know I, under penalty of perjury, solemnly affirm my testimony to be truthful. Moreover, Madam Chair and members of the committee, if questions are posed to the incumbents relating to my testimony and they plead ignorance, please be advised those statements to be false. Additionally, I will request the opportunity to reply to whatever responses provided. Madam Chair and members of the committee, unless vacated by resignation or removal from office, the positions of Assistant City Administrator, Chief of Staff within the Office of the City Administrator, Director of the Office of Mayor's Office of Talent and Appointments, and General Counsel within the Office of the Mayor, General Counsel, as currently encumbered, should be lined out of the 2025 fiscal district budget. The current holders of these positions have not demonstrated a commitment to facts, truth, and integrity in the application of public policies on behalf of the residents of the district. My testimony cannot be offered as direct material evidence of their conversations with the mayor. However, I can testify to what they have said directly to me. It is evident they are not in service to or on behalf of the people of the District of Columbia, using misinformation, false declarations, and other political disinformation. The incumbents, office holders of these positions engaged in an operation to discredit me in the eyes of the public for their own political purposes of retribution because I acted in my public service capacity as an elected advisory neighborhood commissioner and as a retired military veteran. By using their status and proximity, they attempted to use their positions via threats of financial hardship and a non-disclosure agreement to silence me and to discredit my community service. What they sought and wanted to do was to break my spirit, but I refused to cower to the counterfeit currency as a legacy of my faith. The current holders of these positions lack requisite moral standards to speak before or on behalf of the residents of the district. They do not have any credibility to appear before the people, this committee, this council, or any institution of note to advance sound district public policy. They are not what good works, integrity, and fairness look like. They are unable or unwilling to seize the moment of prayerful correction or contrition. Simply put, they refuse to sing soulfully the song or to speak with compassion the words, "I'm sorry, by Brenda Lee, or I Apologize by Anita Baker. I understand my testimony may not be standard comments to the committee. However, it is my truth and I stand by it. My testimony is not presented to attack, but rather to defend. These incumbent office holders do not carry a mighty burden of trust on their shoulders or in their hearts. They abdicated a duty for honorable public service for a destructive political end in an effort to destroy. Former Chief Justice Earl Warren has on occasion to note, our citizens in uniform may not be stripped of basic rights simply because they have doffed their civilian clothes. Similarly, political appointees should not lose their basic benefits of respect and dignity due to their status as political appointees. As a person of politics, I realize politics ain't beanbag. It is not for the thin-skinned, but leaders with integrity should not engage in political conduct which can be viewed as thuggish, hypocritical, and utterly without principle. The current position incumbents have demonstrated character flaws void of relief beneficial to a continued district government service. Recklessly, they assert an appearance of absolute immunity and untouchability from norms which are in the concert to principles of district values, respect for community service, and faithful to the ideas of fairness. It is my belief public service should be viewed as both an opportunity and a responsibility. Madam Chair, members of the committee, and members of the council, do not be afraid, for whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things, those things which ye have both learned and received, and heard and seen. Do, and the God of peace shall be with you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I am available for comments if you desire. Thank you.